Hi, this is Thomas, and you're watching a short video on how to set up your WordPress electronic portfolio. So today we're going to go through creating an account, choosing a layout, and setting up pages. And at first, we're going to talk a little bit about the actual electronic portfolios. If you've already listened to this, you can scrub forward in the video and just jump right into creating your WordPress portfolio. But first, why an e-portfolio? First, it's the consolidation of information. So out there you might have a Facebook, you might have a LinkedIn, you might have bits and pieces of information all out there on the internet in different places. What this allows us to do is create one space that consolidates all of that information, things that you'd want to share all in one place. It's also widely and easily accessible. There are limitations to how far a piece of paper can be handed, but a link to a website can go much further. Anybody with a laptop or even a smartphone can access your e-portfolio from wherever they are. It's a place to share yourself and sell yourself on a professional level. So where you might have Facebook or Twitter, which are places to share yourself on a social level, an e-portfolio allows you to share yourself to your employers on a strictly professional level. So that's why you'd want to have an e-portfolio, but why would you want to use WordPress specifically? WordPress is highly customizable, meaning LinkedIn and Facebook are predetermined in how you share your information. All the menus look one way, everybody's profile looks the same, but WordPress allows you to really customize what information you share and in what order you share it in. WordPress is also very intuitive. Managing the content is very simple. You will be able to create your own website through WordPress, but you won't need to know any coding or any specific programming languages to set it up. WordPress also has a lot of great features. You can change your URL to something a little bit more personable, like your first name and last name.com. You can also see the traffic that's going to your website as well. It's widely used, which means that it's widely supported. WordPress is one of the most popular services for creating your own website, and there's lots of support available if you run into any problems. Lastly, it's free, and everyone likes free. So we'll jump into creating a WordPress account, and the first thing you need to do is go to wordpress.com. So you want to open up any browser and navigate to wordpress.com, and you'll see the front page that looks just like this, and we want to click the blue button in the middle that says Create Website. Once you click this, it's going to ask for your email, a username, a password, and the blog address. And starting from the top, you want to use your school email address, and specifically the 2 letters followed by 6 digits at winnie.edu. This just allows us to quickly create a list of all of your websites so we can access them for grading purposes. So I'm going to go ahead and put in my email. It's going to look a little bit different from yours because I've already created a blog with my school email address. So I'm going to use a different one. And next it's going to ask for your username. Your username should just be the same as your email address without the @winnie.edu. So it's going to be those 2 letters and the 6 digits. Again, mine's going to be slightly different. The password, just set up any password for yourself. Make sure you remember it. And where it says blog address, we want to keep that just as the free version right here. And you should see all green checks right down the right hand side here. That means that you're good to continue forward. And there's a button right here that says no thanks, I'll use the free address. We want to click that. So then you're going to scroll down. It's going to ask you if you want to spend money, and we don't want to. So the left hand menu here where it says WordPress Beginner, we're going to choose that option and click Create Blog. My browser is asking if I want to save the password. I'm going to say not now. So step 1, it says set up your blog. The blog title is going to be your full name. And then the tagline right below that is going to be Doctor of Pharmacy Candidate, and then the year of your expected graduation. You're going to choose English and click Next Step. Here, step 2 says choose a theme, and we're actually going to bypass this right now because our theme is a little bit buried in there, and we're going to do that later on. Click Next Step again. It's going to bring you to step 3, which allows you to customize it. We're actually going to do this later, so just click Next Step again. And step 4 asks if you want to share your blog post with family, friends, or followers, and you can you can actually connect your Twitter and your Facebook directly to your WordPress. We're not going to do that right now, so we're going to click Next Step. And it should bring you to this place, which allows you to start your first blog post. But at the top here, it says, please verify your email address. What you want to do is just hop over to your email and actually verify that email address by clicking the link in the confirmation email that was sent to you. So make sure that you go ahead and do that. And I'm just going to open up my email tab here. It's the first one. It says confirm your email address. I'm going to click confirm email address. And here we are on the final page. You should see your blog here, should have your full name here, along with the subtitle text right underneath it. And that's it for setting up your account. Stay tuned, you can watch the next video on how to actually set up the blog itself. Thanks for listening.